Our sense of smell is one of the main feelings we have. They say we can even choose a partner by smell. And it's also obvious that the products we eat can influence our body's smell too. Bright site has discovered which products are bad for body odor. We really are what we eat. Charles Stewart, a British scientist, has proved that an unpleasant body smell can be connected with eating tomatoes. He discovered the similarity of his sweat smell compared to tomato stem oil and started to analyze this coincidence. The sweat smell is influenced by the terpene and carotenoids in tomatoes. Scientific research has proved the connection between the amount of tomatoes and other terpene products you eat and the increase of sweat smell. So be careful to eat your favorite vegetable in moderation. Surprisingly, Southeast Asians and almost all Native Americans are lactose intolerant. These people have a small amount of the digestive enzyme lactase. Other people in the world can also have a decreased level of this enzyme, and this leads to abnormal gas production, abdominal distension, and flatulence. In some cases, metabolic disorders lead to sweat smelling like cabbage. If the body can't digest leucine, isoleucine, and valine in dairy, human biological fluids smell like maple syrup. If you don't have any of the above symptoms, you can drink milk without any risk. Broccoli, cauliflower, and cabbage contain many oxidation retarders. But they also contain a lot of sulfur, which can lead to an unpleasant smell. Sulfur splits into unpleasantly smelling substances, remaining for long hours and influencing flatulence. You should not refuse to eat cabbage, but it is better to control the amount in your daily diet. Durian is an exotic fruit grown in Southeast Asia. It has an awesome taste accompanied by an awful odor. Ripe durian smells like rotten fish, dung, and dirty sheets, but the creamy substance inside is very tasty. The fruit is also a box of vitamins, minerals, sulfur, and amino acids. Durian generously shares its smell with its eater. If you touch it with bare hands, you will not be able to remove the odor for several days. It's commonplace for Thailand, Singapore, and other countries to ban eating this fruit in public places. Cereal, waffle, nuts, and granola are such products. They are helpful for your digestive system and contain a lot of useful elements. But they do stimulate gas production, methane, hydrogen, and carbon dioxide. If you are a cereal fan, you should drink more water because it can reduce the negative effect of these fibrous products. There are no vampires, but we all know they die from garlic. Sometimes that which is deadly for a vampire can also be awful for a human. garlic, onion, and chili pepper accumulate substances that are then discharged by your lungs and sweat, making your body and mouth produce a strong smell. So if you are planning a romantic dinner, think twice before you use these products, because the strong odor can remain for several hours. Asparagus is a low-calorie product, 30 calories for about 0.2 pounds, and it is very attractive for slimming fans. It contains saponin and coumarin.The first one is good if you have sclerosis or a peptic ulcer. Coumarin supports the heart's vascular system. Asparagus is also a natural antioxidant and aphrodisiac. However, asparagus changes the odor of sweat and urine and produces methanethiol, a digestive gas stimulator. It's not surprising that in ancient times hunters used the product to remove their natural body smell. A drunk person is no air freshener, and that's not a secret. It happens because the liver doesn't process the whole amount of liquor, which leads to transmitting alcohol through the blood circulatory system to your lungs and extracting it in the form of boozy breath. As our body thinks alcohol is a toxin, it recycles the substance into harmless acetic acid, which is then removed through the skin pores with a strong smell. The vegetable itself has a strong smell. Though medicine actively uses radishes, they still really influence body odor. This especially concerns a smell in the mouth that can remain for hours. Boiled radish is not so aggressive, but loses a lot of its useful elements while being prepared. One folk recipe for curing excessive sweating includes radish juice. We remember one main homeopathic medicine rule, similia similibus curantur, which means like cures like. Black tea and coffee increase stomach acidity and dry your mouth. If you don't have enough spit, bacterial growth is faster. As a result, you have unpleasant mouth odor. Both drinks also affect the central nervous system and stimulate sweating. It is better to drink herbal or green tea. It doesn't affect the CNS and calms you down.